Hey guys, so in this lesson we're going to start 11.3 and we're going to interpret the shapes of data displays. So we're going to interpret and compare differences in shape, center, and spread of data sets regarding the number of assignments two classes have completed. So we're going to look at data from two classes that I've collected that shows exactly how many assignments you guys have completed. And we're going to look at mostly histograms, okay? So let's do this. So for example 1, Miss Bean created histograms for two of her classes to show the number of assignments completed in the first 4 weeks of digital learning. Consider each data set. What inferences can you make based on the shape of the data? So, Class A. So if you look here, let's look at the histogram first. So, completed assignments. There's 0 to 1 completed assignments. There's 4 students that did that. 2 to 3 completed assignments, another 4 students. 4 to 5 completed assignments, there's 7 students. 6 to 7 assignments are completed. 5 students have done that. And 8 to 9 assignments, 2 students have done that. So our mean for this data is 4.5 and our median is 4.5. So, okay guys, for the conclusion, if we look at this, okay, this graph is pretty symmetrical. So this is a symmetrical distribution, and I spelled symmetrical wrong. So it's a symmetrical distribution, which means that the data is evenly spread. Okay? And in this instance, okay, and in every symmetrical distribution, the mode, or the mean and median are equal or very similar, or almost equal. Okay? And if we can look here, okay, I'm going to kind of make this a little bit smaller so we can keep going. What this means, okay, is that most students have completed more than 4 assignments. So we look at the median, okay, and we're with a symmetrical one, that means that literally at the median we're 50-50, okay? So here at the median, okay, the median's right about there. So the median, okay, this splits it to where this is 50% of the data, okay? So 50% is over here on the right-hand side, and another 50% is over here. It's evenly distributed. Okay, so we've got 50% on both sides. So what we can say is that most students have completed 2 to 7 assignments. So we can kind of, it's based in the middle. Okay, it's symmetrical, so we have both sides. So 2 to 7 assignments. Okay, all right, guys. For Class B, okay, if you look here, okay, ooh, this is heavily skewed right. So this is heavily skewed right. There are more students that haven't turned in assignments than students that have. So for the 0 to 1 assignments, 7 students have only turned in 0 to 1 assignments. 6 students have turned in 2 to 3 assignments. 5 students have turned in 4 to 5 assignments. 2 students have turned in 6 to 7 assignments. And 2 students have turned in 6 to 9 assignments. So if you look here, our mean is 3.4, but our median is 2.5. So the mean is higher than the median. So this is considered a graph that is skewed. So it is skewed right. This means, so skewed right means that the mean is greater than the median. Okay, so this is a skewed right graph, and they all will look like that, where it's very heavily in the left and like very low in the right hand side. Okay, this means that most students turned in less than four assignments. Okay, so like I said, the 4 is right about here. Okay, and most of our data falls on that. It falls on the other side. So most students have turned in less than 4 assignments. And actually, the 4 should be right here. Okay. So this is a heavy skewed right, and they will all look like this. Okay, guys. So this is it, okay? This is not anything crazy. We're just looking at, is it skewed left? Is it skewed right? Is it symmetrical? Okay? And if it's skewed right, it always means that the mean is greater than the median. Always. Always, always, always. If the graph looks like this, okay, the histogram looks like this, the mean will always be greater than the median. Okay, guys. Let's move on to example 2. Now Ms. Bean brought over Class B's histogram and created one for Class C to show the number of assignments completed in the first 4 weeks of digital learning. Class C is what Ms. Bean was expecting. Okay, this is what I was hoping to see from all of my classes. But consider each data set. What inferences can you make based on the shape of the graph? So Class B, we already know. Okay, we went over this in our last slide. So this is skewed right. The mean is greater than the median. Okay, that also means that most students turned in less than 4 assignments. Okay, so this is the same graph. I didn't change anything. So this is skewed right. Now, if you look down here at Class C, oh, look at that. So this is what we called skewed left. Okay. So if you look, I want you to take a glance over at our mean and our median. Okay, so take a look at that. The mean and the median. Okay. The median is greater than the mean. So this means the mean is greater than the median. Sorry. This means that the median is greater than the mean. Sorry. Okay. So, another thing to look at, okay, is that most students, do you think they've turned in more or less than 4? Most students have turned in more than 4 assignments. So if you look over here, okay, at our graph, right, for 0 to 1, we have 2 students, 2 to 3 assignments, 2 students, 4 to 5 assignments, 5 students, 6 to 7 assignments, 6 students, 8 to 9 assignments, 7 students. So this is really what I expected, okay? I expected a lot of you guys to, get on and do what you need to do. But honestly, most of my classes look more like Class B, which is not acceptable. I know we were doing a lot less work than what we did when we were in school. So, okay, I expected more of C. So just remember, this is skewed left. This means that the median is greater than the mean. That is like the most important part. So skewed left, this means that the median is greater than the mean. And for skew right, the mean is greater than the median. going to look at class A, B, and C. Consider each data set. What inferences can you make based off the shape of the data? Do you think it would be helpful to look at all classes combined? Should class A and B do to look more like class C? Of all three classes, which would you say needs the most improvement? So we've kind of already analyzed all these graphs. So we know that A is symmetrical. This is symmetrical. We know that B, okay, so A is symmetrical. B, what do you guys think? What do you remember? So this is skewed. Is it skewed left or is it skewed right? It's skewed right. And then class C is skewed left. Awesome. All right. So, in conclusion, okay, do you think it would be, so I think it is worthwhile to look at all classes together because I want to compare classes, okay? Does this mean that like class C is just really doing what they're supposed to be doing? Are they really, do I just have some super bright students in that class? Maybe I've just got some students that are very self-driven and self-motivated. Okay, class A and I'm more worried about class B than I am class A. So class B, right, there's got a lot of students not turning things in. So that makes me wonder, like, is there something going on? Is the assignments not getting through? Am I not being clear enough with my directions? And then class A, it's very symmetrical, okay? I've got some students really getting stuff done, and then I've got other students that aren't. So with this one, I would focus on the kids that aren't doing anything and really try to like push them to do stuff. So honestly, it is really helpful to look at all three classes together. So what should class A and class B do to look more like class C? Well, I think you guys know the obvious answer, but class A and class B should complete more assignments. Okay. Class B needs more improvement. Than class A. This is because in class B, class B has more students not completing assignments. Okay, guys. So, just to kind of emphasize exactly what we're doing, okay? Symmetrical, okay, that's when it's evenly distributed. Skewed right is when the mean is greater than the median, and it'll look like this. Skewed left means that the median is greater than the mean. Alright, guys. Remember to make sure to complete the notes questionnaire and complete the practice problems. Thank you.